Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to another video about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So in this video I have a whole ton of information to share with you guys about the story, the gameplay, and just everything about the game. So it seems, before I start, it seems like what they've done with this game is, if you remember from AC2 to AC Revelations, it really felt like this sort of, like, you remember how that game felt, and then Assassin's Creed 3 completely changed that. Well, they're bringing everything back from Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations that worked, removing everything that didn't, and then in Assassin's Creed 3, everything that worked in that, they're keeping that and removing all of the bad stuff from that game, because there was quite a lot of bad stuff, no offense to Ubisoft or anything, but it wasn't as good as the previous games, and they're polishing that off with a whole new host of stuff they've just added in for Assassin's Creed 4, so it's going to be the best Assassins yet by the looks of things. So let's just get started. The story starts as Edward Kenway. He's already a pirate, but he's not an assassin at first. But he's obviously he's this pirate. He's this selfish character. He's a bit like Ezio in the fact that he can get whatever he wants because he's an absolute badass. But he's not as giving as Ezio is. He only cares about himself because he's a pirate and he had this sort of harsh childhood and upbringing, so that he's more hardened and fine-tuned. So he's not exactly like Ezio. He has his own character, and I think they've really done this because Connor's character didn't feel complete. It felt like he was too good. Nobody is that good and nobody has that good morals as Connor did. So it feels like he's more of a real character in this game. Eventually, partway through the game, he's approached by the assassins and asked to join the Assassin's Creed. No pun intended there. And basically, it's going to be a transition from pirate to assassin. Obviously, he's still going to have these skills of a pirate, but he's going to be more assassin-like. And it's going to be interesting to see how he turns from an assassin into a pirate. So whilst the story of Edward is a prequel to Connor's story and Haytham's story in AC3, the present-day story is a sequel. So it takes place after AC3, and you are yourself, because obviously Desmond is dead now, so he can't take part in the main present-day sections of the game, and the present-day sections are you. We don't know how this is going to work, whether you're going to get customization over the main story character or what's going to happen there, but you're playing as yourself, hired by Abstergo to test out Abstergo Entertainment software. So you're going to be able to use Abstergo Entertainment software to relive lives of anyone. Because basically what this is, it's the Animus, but it's far more advanced than any of the previous Animuses to date. And what they've been able to do is, as you see with Assassin's Creed Liberation, they are able to retrieve memories and let anyone play them or relive them as if it's a video game. And basically you are that person, so it's going to be a lot more immersive in the Animus as Edward, but it's going to be a lot more immersive in the present day. Now, I like Desmond, but obviously he's dead, and I wouldn't want them to bring him back because that would be wrong and it just wouldn't make sense. And I think the direction they've taken is good, but at the same time, I kind of like the present day sections of being a present day assassin. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how the modern day sections are going to work. Obviously, they never release anything about the modern day sections until the game is released. So we're going to have to wait a couple of months before we find anything about present day sections in AC4. They have released 3 main cities in Assassin's Creed 4, which is Havana, Kingston, and Nassau. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really too sure, but those are the 3 main cities. There's going to be 15 different locations which can be found by sailing the seas in the Jackdaw. World exploration is completely redone in Assassin's Creed 4. You can get your boat, you can sail across the entire world, and if you ever played The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, it's a lot like that. If you see a beach, you're like, oh, you know what, I want to go over to that beach, or I want to go to that island, I want to see what's over there, maybe there's some treasure. You can sail right over to it, leave your boat, get on that island, go and explore, head back to your boat and sail off someplace else. That is what the exploration in this game is going to be like. It is the most amazing thing I've heard. I cannot wait to just hop on the Jackdaw, which is Edward's boat, just sail around those Caribbean seas and just explore, finding loads of mysterious things. He also has his own crew that you can order around, tell them what to do, stuff like that, which is going to be freaking awesome. What they've done is they've made it so that the Jackdaw, which is his boat, you can now upgrade it So you're going to be able to, well, obviously in AC3 you could upgrade the Aquila, but it's going to be far better. So much more stuff to upgrade, so much more stuff to do and evolve, and it's going to be amazing. What they've said is the main missions, 60% of those main missions are going to be set on land, so normal AC stuff. 40% are going to be in the sea. And what they've done is they've really expanded naval combat. What they've said is in Assassin's Creed 3 is only a tease of what is to come in Assassin's Creed 4. It's going to be far better, far much better handling, better weapons, more stuff to do. So you're not going to get bored playing naval missions. They were amazing in AC3, and if that's just a tease of what is to come, that is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see what the naval missions are going to bring, because they're going to be, like, amazing from what I've heard. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. And because the Jackdaw can be upgraded, obviously Edward can now be upgraded. You saw Connor, you could buy weapons, things like that. Not quite as immersive as the previous games. Edward, you can buy weapons, armor, and also you can get tons and tons of gadget upgrades and things like that for the game. So bringing back armor is just, oh, I love you so much. Armor is so perfect. I love this. This game is going to be so good. It's going to be like AC2. They're bringing back the old style, and that's going to be perfect. And obviously, hunting also fits in with the upgrading. So you can upgrade things to hunt better, but you can now hunt more things. Remember I showed you that screenshot of the whale? Yeah, you can hunt sea creatures. So you can hunt whales. So once you've upgraded the Jackdaw enough, you can get a harpoon. You can harpoon whales. So hunting whales, which is going to be amazing. Like, that is just wow. Just everything about that is going to be awesome. Just wow. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. So what other things they've done is they're making stealth a lot more realistic. So what they're doing is they're making it easier to understand what detection is when you're detected, making it a lot more easy to understand for noobs or things like that. So they're making the stealth a lot more like a part of the game. And also there's tropical jungle areas to make stealth a lot more better. So you're going to be able to like hide in bushes, like loads of bushes, like be shrouded by like these huge canopies whilst you're sort of in the trees, like stalking your prey. So that's going to be awesome. Also, people said in Assassin's Creed 3, and I agree with this, that the optional objectives were too strict. They completely restricted you to doing one thing to assassinate someone. Whereas Assassin's Creed 1, when you think back to that, the amount of things you could do in Assassin's Creed 1, just experimenting, finding different ways to infiltrate like a fort or a market square, blending with people to get through to your target, was absolutely amazing. And they're bringing that back in Assassin's Creed 4. So the assassination styles are going to be a lot better, and they're going to be giving you a lot more freedom to do whatever you want. And there's going to be a lot more playable ways for you to choose from, which should be amazing because Edward's going to have a lot new tools at his disposal. So you're going to have all these tools to experiment with and play with in this huge open world, which, can I just say, is the biggest open world in an Assassin's Creed game yet. And it's going to be just absolutely amazing. There's also underwater life, so you can go underwater, you can dive for a certain period of time. Obviously you're going to have to breathe eventually, but you can dive, look for treasure, you can see all these fish, all these like underwater areas, rocks, you know, reefs, things like that, and it's going to be just absolutely amazing. It seems Assassin's Creed has been completely refined from their mistakes in AC3, and they're really listening to the community, and now I've listed all these things, I've kind of realised why Assassin's Creed 3 didn't quite feel right, and Assassin's Creed 4 is really bringing back that core Assassin's Creed feel. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It's been quite a long video about information. I've been bringing all that information. I've done a large amount of research. I've written down notes and everything, and that is just the most, like, this game is going to be amazing. After finding out all of that stuff, this game is just going to be the best Assassins yet. At least I hope it will be, from all of that information. It sounds like it will be. And that's just going to be amazing. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.